Hello, for this week's episode of Leaseback TV, we're at Divonne-les-Bains on the narrow strip of land on the north of Lake Geneva that's still in France, even though we're surrounded by Switzerland. I've got Geneva a couple of miles to my right, and I've got Nyon a couple of miles to my left, and the Swiss border is just behind us there, a few hundred meters. But this is France. We're actually in Divonne because we have a resale leaseback that we're selling on behalf of its owner here. You can see the details at leasebackresales.com. Anyway, I'm still excited about Mark Cavendish's win in the green jersey of the Tour de France at the weekend. I don't know if you've been following our coverage, but it's been one of the most exciting tours for years. So he's the first ever British winner of the green jersey, and the actual overall result went right down to the last couple of days when Cadel Evans got ahead in the time trial on Saturday. So I hope you've enjoyed that coverage. But what I want to talk about today is management companies. Because a major part of your decision when choosing a leaseback investment is who's the management company. We reject about 2 out of every 3 projects that are put in front of us, and one of the main reasons is, are we comfortable enough with the strength of that company? Because they're the ones you've got the long-term relationship with. They're the ones who are guaranteeing your rent, but that guarantee is only as strong as the company that's sitting behind it. So, for example, if you see somebody offering a yield of more than 5% on a French leaseback, you should really be suspicious and have a very close look because, for example, in the last couple of years, I've lost a couple of investors to a project that seems to be offering 7% returns. Well, the only way I can see them making that work is if they charge more for the properties up front and then use that money to subsidize the rent for the first few years. And I strongly suspect you'll get a letter around about year 3 or 4 saying that the 7% is no longer sustainable. So we do a lot of this kind of due diligence for you because we're independent and we work across all the different companies in the leaseback sector. We take a very close look at them before we promote them to you. But there's no substitute for doing your own research. Have a look at their track record, have a look at their market capitalization, what guarantees, if any, do they offer, and see whether they actually will, give you some kind of support if anything was to happen to that company. One company that we work with has a guarantee that says your rent will be paid for up to 12 months if they cease trading, so that you have time to appoint a replacement management company. So these are all things that are worth looking at to make sure you're getting not only a property in the right location. We've talked before about Paris, the Alps and the South Coast being the best location, but also that you're choosing the right management company for that long-term stable relationship so that you'll keep receiving your rent for years into the future. Okay, well that's it from Divonne-les-Bains. I'll talk to you again very soon. Thanks for watching.